Hey guys, Stacy with Newtricise here. I'm going to show you, I talked about in the weight loss journey that I did a brain dump. So I kind of want to show you that, how I did that. I thought of everything that I enjoy about exercising. I like to keep it 30 minutes or shorter. Okay. And then I enjoy cardio the most. I do like weights, so I like cardio, and then some weights. And then I do like to work up a sweat. Now, if you don't like to do that, obviously you wouldn't put it on the bar. But to me, if I work up a sweat, then I don't know, maybe it's just mentally that I'm thinking, okay, I did something today. I accomplished getting some of that energy out and getting rid of some of that fat. That's how my brain works. So I've got this. What else do I do on my weight loss journey is I like quick and easy snacks. I have found I have a bit of hypoglycemia, so I got to make sure that I'm eating roughly about every 2 hours. So I'm putting that down. Obviously those aren't going to be very big meals, but you know, this is where the quick and easy snacks come in. I want to be able to eat, especially if you're working a 9-to-5 job or 8-to-4 job, or, you know, even overnights. When I did my overnights and I had my breaks, my quote-unquote breaks, that I need to make sure that they were quick and easy to eat, but yet I was basically making sure that I got all like protein so I wouldn't crash, and not too much sugar, because I know when you go to the vending machine, you know, you got your Snickers and you got, you know, all these foods that, you know, chips and stuff. Yeah, there's something, but, you know, you're talking like empty calories, and then you're talking, you eat it and you're just like, oh, no, I don't feel like doing anything. You're lethargic. So it's like, what are these snacks that are going to keep me going through the day? And so that's another thing, is I need to make sure that my energy, why does that not look right? Energy, is consistent. Apparently I need a snack. My hypoglycemia is making me go, ooh. So, let's see. That's why I just brain dumped. I brain dump a lot on a lot of my processes, because it gets me out of here to on here to where I can go through everything, and then sometimes I'll leave it and I'll come back to it, and then I feel refreshed because I got it off my brain and onto a piece of paper or this whiteboard or something. So when I go to bed at night, then that's another key thing, is that my brain's not going, you know, oh, I got to do this. Oh, I got to make sure I get this. Oh, I got to do this, this, and this, and this. I brain dump a lot, because then I get my brain cleared. That's another thing I like about working out too, is because when working out, it just seems your mental clarity and your focus, it just seems like everything just comes right there. You're able to work out. So this is why it's important to me to make sure that in my weight loss journey, in my food portion, that I'm getting everything that I know works for my body. And then when I'm doing my workouts, what is it that keeps me happy on my workouts? Because you can be exercising and you can be like, this sucks. I don't want to do this. So what is it that, you know, are you a person that loves to work out? could you handle a 60-minute workout and that works for you? Then do it. Make sure you put it on here and do it, because if it makes you happy, then do it. If you find that you're doing a 60-minute workout and the rest of the day you're just rocking your day, do it. Put it on here. So after I did this, I had to find programs that fit this amount of time. Here too, the workouts, and that made me sweat. You know, this is where you find the particular program that's going to work for you. Sometimes you get a program and it just doesn't work out. It's not covering all these, or maybe you have to be patient in a program. Sometimes in the beginning it starts with cardio and then later on it adds weight. So yeah, maybe you're not doing the weights in the beginning. Maybe you need to just hang on because there's a certain process in that particular program. And again, I like to sweat. Some people don't like to sweat. So maybe, maybe in this program, if I don't like to sweat, if I put I don't like to sweat here, maybe in the program is a walking program. Maybe, you know, in the beginning, maybe it's like 10 minutes of walking, and then you work yourself up to 30 minutes of walking, and then you do that for a certain amount of time, and then you start adding weights as you're walking. Quick and easy snacks. Now that, of course, that's in quite a few of my programs, so I've got that set in my program, so that's pretty easy for me. So again, in my programs, or when I'm doing videos like this during the week, sometimes I'll have that like on my smoothie, what I had in my smoothie video that I just did was what was in my basic smoothie. So hands down, this is what I always pretty much put in my smoothie. Pretty much. Sometimes I'll mix it up because obviously if I'm having the same thing every day, I'm going to get bored. But hands down, that's pretty much what I got in my smoothie. So I'm eating every 2 hours. This one I got to make sure on. I've noticed that there are days that I'll get so busy that I don't have time to eat. And it can go 6 hours and I can start realizing that I'm getting brain fog and I'm just like, I don't care what's going on because I'm getting tired. That's because I'm getting that energy out. I'm getting those calories out. I'm getting, I keep working my body and my body is saying, hey, wait a second, man. I need something to keep me going here. Hello, listen to me, because if I start getting that rundown feeling, more than likely that's your body saying, hey, I need something here. I need something to help us keep going here. So this is why it's important for me. Some people can go 4 hours. Some people can go 6 hours and they're still woo, woo, woo. And that's just not me. Some days, if I got my smoothie and then 2 hours later I just have a quick bar and a fruit, I can keep going. But again, I have to eat that 2 hours. But that's what works for me. This is what works for me. So this is basically the first steps in what I do in finding on how I brain dumped in my weight loss journey. So I know this video kind of got long, sorry about that, but this is what works for me. I hope this works for you. I want to hear about it. Again, if you have not signed up for my Newtricise newsletters, do so now. That way you can get on every single video that I do in each week. If you missed that smoothie video and what I put in for my basic smoothie, you'll get that video in the newsletter. I did one about being a mom. If you missed that, you'll get it. So if you'd like to stay on top of my videos each week, make sure you get in on those. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye.